Jesus Corona.
Oh God,
Jesus Corona.
Jesus!
Yeah, I didn't think it was
we're gonna talk
there.
about this.
I didn't think I was gonna go there. My transitions have been harsh today,
Wow,
man. I've been
this
transitioning hard today. We're transitioning over to Jesus Corona, who has been declared unable to be at the 2022 FIFA World Cup for Mexico through an injury. He won't be back till like December. Mexico loses one of the most important wingers.
Oh yeah,
and we must talk about what this means for the squad going forward as we near this World Cup, man. It's right around the corner, man. Right around the corner. And he was one of the mainstay players for us this whole process, really not losing his spot when needed. No. And he's gone.
He's gone. Yeah. I was really, really sad when I heard the news because just in general, out of the 32 teams, there's always one star, whether it's a Ghanaian player, whether it's a Portuguese player, whether it's a Korean player. There's always one player that gets injured right before the tournament. One star player. And this time it fell in Mexico's lap. It's Corona is the injured player.
Yeah.
So far, and that's the thing.
Yeah, this might be the one. Yeah.
It might be one of many.
Ones. Yeah.
But I think this is a big one, especially when you take it in context.
Yes.
Mexico's front three, as we've obviously said a lot on this podcast, has been a little stale for these last, let's say, 18 months. And missing out on a guy like Corona is just not going to make the job easier for Martino. It's just not. Because at the very least, Martino could pick his front three and then mess with the rest of the team, right? At the very least, he says, Corona, you're starting. I don't have to worry about you because you just do your thing. And at the very least, it'll benefit us in some way. Now that's gone. Now he has to actually think, who is going to be my best replacement? Because I don't think it's apparent, honestly. There might be some clear choices, but even then, are they going to give you the same thing that Corona could give you? Maybe. But it's going to make Martino have to really act here. I think he's going to have to make a big decision. Who is going to be a part of that front three now as Corona's replacement? Personally, I don't know.
I think it's Alexis Vega. He's the most similar playing style.
He's more
informed than any other potential nominee.
Yeah.
Not that simple. Yeah, I think it's just Alexis Vega. But and what I do like about Vega is that there is a potential there. There's a chance for something special to happen. Whereas the other players that could be nominated for that spot, like, I don't know, you could maybe say Linus, I guess.
You theoretically could.
Antuna,
you could say
but
Antuna.
we kind of know what these players are already.
Right.
And I just don't have the comfortability that I would have with Alexis Vegas right now. He's playing well for Chivas, man.
Yeah, he is. Yeah. Absolutely. But I just think at the end of the day,
it's not good enough for him.
Right. That's what I'm getting at. That's what I'm getting at.
I just spoke for a full minute. And
I'm not convinced.
Not good enough, yeah.
I'm just not convinced because I feel like no matter who you put in place, I just know deep down it's not going to be as good as Corona. Maybe I'm proven wrong on the day. Maybe I'm proven wrong when they play against Poland, when they play against Argentina, and Vega comes on, starts the game, and just has the game of his life. I'm like, okay, you know what? Maybe that freshness was needed. Yeah. I'm not gonna discredit that idea, but just solely from a preferential tactical point of view, I'd go Corona 100 out of 100 times. Like I would never even consider Vega if Corona was healthy. So for me, that's why I'm just like, shit, this is a big blow. For me, this is a huge blow for Mexico.
What hurts a lot for me regarding Corona is his story, man, because I became a big fan of Tecatito when he was at Monterrey, right? Making a name for himself. And then being one of those Mexican players that made the move to Europe pretty early in his career and made himself a home over here. Successful.
Yeah.
Really good, successful career in Europe. And more so just kind of the kind of player he was shaping himself up to be, especially on the international stage. He's had many good moments with Mexico. You were there live when he scored that banger against Venezuela where he took on like 4 or 5 players. Looked like a Mexican Eden Hazard, man.
Yeah.
Breaking through the defense. And I've always been a fan of him, man, because he was a youngin'. I was like, okay, this is like kind of like a similar Chucky-like approach where it's like the hope of a nation lies on these kids' shoulders. And you can rely on him for that. He's very good at creating chances. He's skillful on the ball. He's got flair. And, I mean, he's got even that kiss tattoo on his neck. He's a little playboy, right? So he's a character. But then the World Cups came, 2018 specifically, and he didn't really start. Not as much as you would hope for, because at the time, it was Vela, Chicharito, and Lozano starting, right? So This World Cup to me was building up as Corona's prime chance to have his spot solidified on the Mexican national squad. You look at his age, and I think he's just around the age of 30 now. He's getting close to it.
Yeah.
So he's in his prime.
Yeah, this
he's
is
in
it.
a really good phase right now.
Yeah.
And when I heard the news, I was like, fuck, man. He just lost that. He lost that. And I know that's what's hurting him probably the most right now is the fact that this is
just a chance.
If he's back in 2026, it'll be a much different Corona, man.
Oh,
especially with the how he relies so much on speed, acceleration, on his ability to get past players. That's a tough thing to keep 4 years from now. And so overall, from his career arc, that's what hurts me the most as a Tecatito fan. And then you throw in the fact that this actually is detrimental to the Mexican national squad holistically.
Double down on that.
And I'm like,
sentiment.
God damn it, man.
Yeah.
This sucks. This really does suck. I'm hoping that for the best for Tecatito, if you're out here listening to the Give and Go podcast, I hope you're doing good, man. But in the meantime, I do think the best replacement right now is Alexis Vega. And I'm not so down on that because we do got to have a realistic viewpoint on Corona. Corona's great, but he also, for me, is a little limited at times in what he can achieve. You kind of know what you're getting with Corona nowadays. There was a time where I would watch Corona and I wouldn't know what was coming. Nowadays, I kind of do know. He can get you that assist. He can get you a goal. His finishing can be a little wacky at times, but
it can be pretty wacky.
But his chance creation is good. A guy like Alexis Vega, I don't know yet, and that's I'm big on that. I'm big on the idea of a player of not knowing a player fully. So you give him a chance to show you if they got that dog in them, if they have that ability to just pull something out of nothing.
Right.
I think Alexis Vega might have
that X factor
because he's pulling something out of nothing every goddamn week with this trash ass Chivas squad, man.
Yeah.
So there's something there for me.
Okay. No, I'll believe you on that. And the thing is, I have seen it. He does pop off for Chivas for sure. I don't know. I question the moments on the big stage.
Yeah,
but
I also question if that will even start him too.
True.
Like truly,
Go with right? Who is Tata actually thinking about? Yeah. When he heard the news, he's like, okay.
Linus? I mean, I really do wonder.
I really do wonder. Yeah. So, when we see that team sheet, maybe in the friendlies, in the build-up, I'm curious to see who's going to be out on that right wing, man. Yeah. Really curious.
Yeah.